Have you been making excuses for what you know the Lord wants you to do? I like to listen to podcasts, and the theme of some of the messages that I've been hearing have all been about excuses. The first time I heard it, I didn't think it was for me because I felt like I hadn't been making any excuses. When I heard it again on a second podcast, I thought, okay, maybe there is something to this. Let me pay attention. And definitely, by the third time I heard it, I knew God is trying to tell me something about excuses. And He certainly revealed a couple of places in my life where I have been making excuses. Before I share with you a couple of things that I was making excuses about, let me tell you this. Excuses are not a new thing. If you look at Genesis chapter 3, you'll read about Adam and Eve making excuses. Adam blamed Eve for eating the forbidden fruit, and Eve blamed the serpent. Or what about Moses? In Exodus, when God came looking for him to deliver the Israelites out of Egypt, Moses gave the Lord all kind of excuses. And in Luke chapter 14, we read about a man who made a great supper and invited many people. And here came the excuses. God doesn't want us to make excuses for the things that He wants us to do for Him, for His kingdom, for others, and even for ourselves. I recently came across a quote by Howard Wright that goes like this: "Excuses are lies wrapped up in reasons." I had to take an honest look at myself and ask, what lie have I been believing and making it into an excuse? And rather quickly, the Lord gave me two areas. The first area that I kept making excuses was in recording videos. I had a long list of reasons. I don't have fancy equipment to record videos. I record either on my iPhone or on my laptop. Or the lighting wasn't right, or the background wasn't right. I mean, there was excuse after excuse. The number one excuse was, oh, I don't have time. But this is one of those areas that I know the Lord wants me to do. You see, He has poured so much into me, and I want to pour out to others, to teach others, to share others' encouragement, to share inspiration, to share biblical truths that help us grow in our relationship with Him so that we can have influence on others around us. Another area that I've been making excuses had to do with healthy eating, and I made all kinds of excuses. For example, it's easier to go get fast food, or I'm too tired, I've worked all day, I deserve a break. The list goes on. But the Lord was telling me, those excuses you are making are just lies wrapped up in reasons. So here's what I did to help get over making those excuses and believing the lies of the enemy. James 4:8 tells us, draw near to God and He will draw near to you. And in Colossians 3:23, we're told, whatever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not unto man. So all these excuses that I was making, I needed to turn those around and put the focus on God, not on me, because the more I kept that focus on me, the more excuses I was going to come up with, the more excuses I did come up with. And those are lies from the enemy, that we can't do this, that we can't do that. But God says that we can do all things through Him because He gives us the strength. Oh, what about fear? Are you making the excuse, well, I'm afraid to do this, or I'm afraid to do that? God tells us in Isaiah 41:10, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. What is it that God is asking you to do for Him or for His kingdom? Make no more excuses. Draw to Him, and He will draw near to you so that you can grow in the Lord and influence the world all around you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Goodbye.